And another thing, I made a video yesterday talking about how great it is to love with no condition. So many people have this misconstrued idea about what love is because people are chasing the material gain. They're chasing the feeling that somebody else can give them without really sitting and contemplating with the fact that how you feel is your responsibility. It is not somebody else's responsibility to make you feel certain things. So when you are in love with somebody, okay, I'm gonna put this out here as flat as possible, as straight as possible. It is how you feel for that person. It is not how they feel for you. Okay, so when you tell somebody you love them, that comes from you. That love, that over bubbly, like deep rooted love, it comes from yourself. It doesn't come from them. It doesn't come from what they've done. It comes from the way that your body and the chemicals within your brain have processed the way the emotions around this person make you feel, like make you react, make you do. Okay, love can make you change, and it doesn't always stay, right? Love teaches you it hurts. Love teaches you that you can love and not be loved back. But that doesn't mean that your love is less valuable. It just means it wasn't that person, or it wasn't the right time, because there's a lot of like that conversation going on too. But you must believe in your own love, your own capabilities of love, because love isn't, again, it's not always equal give and take, okay? Love is about understanding that you can love without needing the recipient. Words are hard, okay? To find or to have this love. Love is, it happens. It happens when we least expect it. It doesn't always pan out the way we want it to, and that's okay. Because that love that you feel for other people is exactly how you love yourself. Because the way that you love somebody, yes, we want to love and be loved the same way we love. But that love you feel for that person is exactly how you feel about yourself. Now, do we consciously always have that love for ourselves? No. We don't consciously have it. But at the end of the day, the real truth is the way that you love somebody is exactly how you should be loving yourself, is exactly how you see yourself. It is a reflection of your heart and your soul. Sometimes we sacrifice. We sacrifice ourselves, thinking maybe they'll love me more if I show more of my vulnerability. It doesn't work that way, okay? But the positive side of this, and the way that this love is, when you sit with it and you actually look at it for face value, for what it is, you learned something valuable. You learned how to love yourself more than the outcome, than the possibility of that union, that coming together. And that self-love is what is going to drive you to success. It is going to push you into more abundance, more security, more stability. So do not look at love as being lost or a burden. Look at it as a chance to grow, evolve, become better. Because sometimes people come into our lives to teach us to value ourselves more than the love that we wish to have. And that in itself is a blessing. That in itself is a gift. It's you deserve it, okay? When you start realizing that you actually deserve this love that you feel for people, that we dedicate a lot of time and energy and effort into these people, it's not a failure. Love always conquers, okay? What you have dived into somebody who didn't feel worthy of you, because usually a lot of this unreciprocal love is because they didn't feel worthy of you. And the list of other things, okay? There's always a list of shit of why and hows, okay? But the truth is that love you gave, it comes back to you because you start putting that energy that you devoted into that other person in here. That is why love is so important. Do not hate love because it doesn't pay from another person. It pays to come back to you. And we can still love those people and not be with them. We can still love those people and wish them the life that they want. Now, yeah, we're gonna be sad, we cry, we mourn the death or the loss of the possibility, the dream, okay? But the dream is not dead. The dream is not gone, because sometimes things have to happen, especially if there's a red string theory going on here, divine counterparts, twin flame, doesn't matter, okay? Everyone looks at it differently. It's a process, guys. But that love comes back, and it comes back in a way that improves you, and it makes you more, it opens your heart more. Some people disagree. They're like, no, I'm closed off, I hate everybody. That's a choice. Just like choosing to continue to live on this planet, it's a choice. We have many options, and a lot of us still choose to be good-hearted, kind people, even though we've been betrayed, lied to, manipulated. Some of us in bad situations, right? Love has been used as a weapon, but when you don't use it as a weapon and you use it as a tool to self-improvement, betterment of your mind, your headspace, you're never gonna fail. No matter how many times you fall flat on your face, because listen, you could die tomorrow. Love fearlessly. Be fearless in this life. Do fearless things, because everyone's gonna hate no matter what you do. You could be, like I said, I do this a lot. So you could be a saint, feeding people in Africa, like traveling the world. There's always gonna be that 1 or million, whatever, who are like, well, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Why are you just feeding those people? Why aren't you feeding people here or there? But these same people sit on their fucking phone and scroll all day and bitch. They're not progressive in their life because they have formed the comfortability of being in their current circumstance. Okay, hold